What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, we have some interesting news as World Boxing Association's, better known as WBA President Gilberto Mendoza, has stated that he plans to order undisputed lightweight world champion superstar boxer Devin the Dream Haney, who has 29 wins, no loss and no draw, 15 wins by way of knockout, 24 years of age, 5'9", with a 72-inch arm reach, to face off against the WBA regular champion and undefeated three-division world champion superstar boxer Gervonta Tank Davis. So Gervonta Tank Davis is heading into the biggest fight of his career currently as it stands, April 22nd, Las Vegas, Nevada, against undefeated lightweight junior welterweight Mexican superstar title contender King Ryan Garcia. Gervonta Tank Davis, he holds a record of 28 wins, no loss, no draw, 26 big wins by way of knockout, 28 years of age, 5'5", with a 67-inch arm reach. And Ryan Garcia holds a record of 23 wins, no losses, no draw, 19 wins by way of knockout. He is 24 years of age, 5'10", with a 70-inch arm reach. So they're going to face off in a massive pay-per-view showdown April 22nd. With that said, Devin Haney is the undisputed champion. He has a fight coming up May 20th against two-time Olympic gold medalist, three-division world champion, former unified lightweight world champion, Ukrainian superstar boxer Vasyl High-Tech Lomachenko, who has a record of 17 wins, 2 losses, no draws, 11 wins by way of knockout, 35 years of age, 5'6", with a 66-inch arm reach. Okay. With that said, that's a massive fight in itself, May 20th. But now the WBA stated that they want one champion in the lightweight division. Gervonta Tank Davis is the WBA regular champion, okay? And so people are complaining, why isn't the belt on the line for Gervonta Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia? Because the fight is at a catchweight and Gervonta Tank Davis' belt is not going to be on the line. But after this fight, they're going to have Gervonta Tank Davis essentially ordered to face off against Devin Haney to have one WBA champion in the lightweight division. Why do I say that? Because Ryan Garcia, if he wins this fight, won't be the champion, number one. And number two, Ryan Garcia has no plans, if he did be awarded the WBA title, he has no plans to fight at 135. Okay, he's going to fight at 140. He's not comfortable fighting at 135. Hence the reason this fight is at a catchweight of 136 to begin with. And so he was pushing for this fight to be at 140 anyway. So Ryan Garcia, he wants this fight to be at 140. He's a junior welterweight. He has no interest in facing off against anybody at 135. Should he be victorious? Definitely, if he's victorious, though, he'll be the A side. The ball is in his court. He'll be able to call the shots. He's definitely not looking to come down to 135 anymore. Okay, he's just simply not going to do that. And he's very big and he's growing every day. With that said, Gervonta Tank Davis and Devin Haney have been going at it for quite some time, right? And now we officially have some great news, is that now the fight has been ordered. Okay, Devin Haney, should he be victorious against Vasyl High-Tech Lomachenko May 20th, he's a network promotional free agent, which means he does not have any obligations anymore to ESPN, Top Rank, and legendary CEO Bob Arum. He's not tied to any other promotional company other than himself, his DHP, Devin Haney Promotions, with his father, trainer, manager, and CEO of DHP, Bill Haney. So Gervonta Tank Davis, he doesn't have any obligations, but he has a loyalty to Showtime President of Sports Stephen Espinosa, and PBC Premier Boxing Champion, founder and advisor Al Heyman. So he has a loyalty that lies with them. So he would fulfill that, obligation. He's going to definitely seeing as though he'll be the A side. Okay. Let's not confuse it. Gervonta Tank Davis will be the A side in the fight, although Devin Haney is the undisputed champion and coming off of a massive quality win against Lomachenko, right? Because Lomachenko, out of all the fighters, is the most decorated fighter outside of themselves, right? So with that said, Gervonta Tank Davis will be the A side, and he's obviously going to want to have the fight partnered up with Showtime and PBC. Well, this gives Devin Haney the free reins now that he'll be a promotional free agent, network free agent. He can make a deal with Devin Haney. Now, keep in mind, Gervonta Tank Davis is on record saying, Devin Haney, I want to fight him. That was before he fought Hector Garcia January 7th, and before he's getting ready to fight Ryan Garcia. Actually, it was before he even fought Rolly Romero May 28th of 2022. He stated that he's fighting next week, which Gervonta Tank Davis was fighting May 28th against Rolando Rolly Romero, and Devin Haney, he was fighting June 4th against George Kambosos in Australia for Undisputed. And Gervonta Tank Davis said he's doing a lot of talking. After I beat Rolly and knock him out and he win his fight, I want to fight him. I want to fight Devin Haney. Most recently at the press conference for Ryan Garcia, he stated that, Devin Haney and his father Bill, they're not about that life. We'll see if he's truly where he want to be after this fight. He stated Devin Haney, does a lot of calling out of fighters, but not making none of these fights happen. Now we don't have no excuses because Gervonta Tank Davis don't have to worry about Devin Haney being with the situation with Ryan Garcia that was difficult. Ryan Garcia has exclusive obligation to Oscar De La Hoya, Golden Boy Promotions, which Golden Boy Promotion, Oscar De La Hoya have an obligation to DAZN, which means that you had to bring Showtime and DAZN together. You had to bring Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy Promotions together with PBC. You had to bring so many outside entities together to get a deal done. Though that will not be the case with Devin Haney because, again, like I said, Devin Haney has a network promotional free agent. He's bringing DHP, Devin Haney Promotions, to the table. Now, if Showtime and PBC are looking to do an exclusive multi-fight deal with Devin Haney in order for Devin Haney to fight Gervonta Tank Davis, then that's another story, right? If they're going to ask Devin Haney, well, to fight Gervonta Tank Davis, you have to have 3 fights like ESPN and Bob Arum and Top Rank did. They told him, if you're going to fight George Kambosos for Undisputed and we're going to air it, you have to give us multi-fight deal. Hence the reason why he fought Kambosos twice with the rematch clause, and now he's getting ready to fight Vasyl Lomachenko, who is an ESPN top-ranked fighter. So Showtime plans on, or PBC plans on going that route where they say, well, we ain't going to put Gervonta Tank Davis out there, risk him losing the fight, and then you leave immediately after, and we have nothing to show for it. So maybe that Showtime may say, listen, we need you to sign a multi-fight deal over here with Showtime, which wouldn't be bad. He could do a 3-fight deal again, right? Maybe he'd do a deal where he fights Gervonta Tank Davis with a rematch clause similar to George Kambosos. And then he has another fight after that for Devin Haney, should he be victorious. Or maybe it's just 2-fight deal that involves Gervonta Tank Davis, right? There's no excuses, right, anymore after this, right? This is the 2 biggest fights for Gervonta Tank Davis. The other fight would be Shakur Stevenson, but Shakur Stevenson has an obligation exclusive deal with Top Rank, ESPN, and Bob Arum. So you're talking about bringing 2 networks and 2 promotional companies and a whole lot of outside entities to have to come to sit at the table to get a deal done. In the case of Devin Haney, that will not be the case. And seeing as though Gervonta Tank Davis is the WBA regular champion, Devin Haney is the undisputed WBA super champion, this should be an easy fight to get over the hump and be made. Point blank and period. There should be 0 excuses for this fight not to be made, seeing as though Gervonta Tank Davis, he's on record saying he wanted to fight Devin Haney. That was 2 fights ago now. And Devin Haney said he's more than willing to fight Gervonta Tank Davis, right? And he would be a network promotional free agent. They both be coming off of the biggest wins of their career. Well, in the case of Devin Haney, it would be the biggest name win over in his career, beating Lomachenko. Now, probably the biggest win in his career is being undisputed, beating George Kambosos the first time in Australia, then defending his undisputed titles in Australia the second time. But the namesake wise, Vasyl Lomachenko is a name Devin Haney had been seeking out for quite some time. So namesake wise, Vasyl Lomachenko would be the biggest name, he would have faced. OK, and when it comes down to, Gervonta Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia is the biggest name and biggest opponent and biggest victory he would have on his resume. So there should be absolutely no excuses to not get this fight done. This is huge news. Let's see, because Gervonta Tank Davis may say belts don't matter and vacate the belt anyway. But drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Do you think this fight will happen after the WBA orders it? Let me know what y'all think. Drop a comment in the comment section. Peace.
Garcia Bumgarner, you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Wow.